Welcome back into another trade idea analysis explained. So today, now we're going to see GbpJpy. So from the morning, we were looking for either safer sells below 155 flat. As you can see, we were waiting for a stronger rejection here, or safer sells below 155 to revisit 155, 54.8. As you can see, price broke below and went even deeper below 154.8. So this is the analysis for the cells, which, as you can see, was not the most clean. We didn't have any of our setup unless you enter high risk at 155.2, but this was the first sign of bearish trend. Here you didn't have much of an entry unless you enter here, but it's not my kind of setup. This traded here, yes, it played out, but for a clean entry, I don't actually see much. I see my candle possibly here. With further confirmation, you give usual, I think on GJ 10 pips would be fine. You give 10 pips, and then you reach this level, which is not even 20 pips, so not even 2 to 1, so will not be a good trade. But let's look at the buys. As you can see, we had as a buy setup, as a buy idea, we had bounce, okay, buys at bounce of 154.5 or 154.8. So with you have the clear confirmation of exhaustion. So you have here 154.8. You need the clear sign of exhaustion. Where can we see them? Let's jump on here. As you can see on the 1 minute, if this is not sign of exhaustion, I don't know what it is. You have one double bottom below 154.8. You have the break and retest of 154.8. You have another retest of 154.8. You have this price action. You have sellers not able to jump in and close below 154.8. This is clear signs of exhaustion. So you can have the high risk, high reward entry. This is also the candle setup. This is also the candle setup, but here is something that more intuitive, more with more experience, which I don't have now. So I'm not going to say I'm going to call this as an entry, but for sure you can see this. Now this is moving. This candle setup here breaking above 155 flat. For this is the candle setup. We have the confirmation of exhaustion. We have the confirmation of a buyer and bullish trend. We are breaking above the level. This is the perfect entry. It plays out for like 45 pips as per setup. You have 10 pips of stop loss, but still you get more than 3 to 1. This is like if you enter here, GBP doesn't have a lot of spread. You can easily get to 35 pips or even above it, 45 if you keep that take profit. Furthermore, above 152.2, 55.2, here buys above 155.2 to revisit 155.8. Look exactly where are we now? Here we got exactly 10 pips, 2 to 1, almost we're getting to 3 to 1 if we get right now on 155, but still this is a huge PSA, so be cautious of this area. Look at here, so you have further confirmation again. You have other confirmation as per below. You have this confirmation, you have a break and retest. Price is creating a flat candle body support here, and then you have your candle setup exactly here. So this is exactly where you could have entered again, either scaling in after this one or as a first safer trade. And look where is price now, breaking above 155.5. 2 pips, spread is already covered. You are good to go. You have more than 3 to 1, and you have a clean 3 to 1 action. You also have the possibility of, if you have a break and retest, if you have the candle set up to price to continue to 55.8. This is it, guys, for GBP.